Timothee Chalamet is on a press tour for the new movie A Complete Unknown, where he plays the iconic American folk singer Bob Dylan. Dylan wore scars, didn't he? Oh, I see. It's like this. Okay, that's better. Press interviews are great places to learn how to pitch. Pitch an idea, pitch a product, or a movie. And that's because the guests, usually, in this case Chalamet, are really passionate and excited about their project. And for our purpose, they have practiced explaining their projects in a short amount of time. In other words, they know how to pitch.
Bob Dylan, as you I'm sure know, and many of your listeners, is a titanic artist. He's one of the most influential artists in American history. So I want to do justice to this guy, and I'm prideful about the character because when you think about Elvis Presley or Mick Jagger or Paul McCartney or John Lennon or these kind of titans of the 60s, they're not elusive figures in the sense that we know what their faces look like. We know what their interviews look like. But Bob Dylan is such a mysterious figure, I think, to my generation. You know, a lot of people know the name is iconic, but they don't necessarily know the face. They don't necessarily know the music.
Right.
So I want like a humble bridge to this period and to this music.
The name Bob Dylan, like Elvis Presley, like Freddie Mercury, like Elton John, it's as iconic, but weirdly his face is imprinted less in some way than these other figures because he's kept himself at a distance. This movie doesn't demystify him, but it honors the cryptic figure that is Bob Dylan.
You can tell people love to hear Chalamet talk about the movie and Bob Dylan. The pitch works on several levels. First, name recognition. In every interview, Chalamet compares Dylan to universally recognized and admired figures like Elvis or Freddie Mercury. So you know what kind of movie you're getting. But he also adds a twist. Dylan, he says, was more elusive, hard to read. It adds a little bit of mystery to it. Second, Chalamet says he wants to act as a bridge to showcase Dylan's talent for a younger audience. That's really smart, because in that way he broadens the potential audience for the film. Next, Chalamet picks his words carefully. Did you notice that? He wants to do justice for Dylan's legacy, which is going to align with the reverence that Dylan's fans hold for the artist. And it's going to appeal, again, to both purists and to casual fans. And finally, Chalamet comes across as someone who truly admires Dylan's greatness. He calls himself a humble bridge to protect Dylan's legacy. So you can tell this is personal to Chalamet. The best pitch is authentic. Chalamet revels in this role. He loves the role, and you can tell. If people sense you don't care, they won't care.